Alright, so it's the day before opening day of the PA rifle season. I was just at camp. When I left camp, I was heading up to where I've been hunting all of archery season. And I figured I'd head back. You know, my dad was pretty upset that I was not hunting with him. I want to hunt with him, but I'm after all those big bucks up there, but I figure they can wait. I'm going to hunt with my dad in the morning. He doesn't know it yet, so I'm just going to surprise him a little bit here. And we're going to hunt tomorrow. I probably won't shoot anything, just see what he can shoot. But I'm gonna head to camp right now, and we're gonna hunt where we've had a lot of luck in the past. Haven't really had luck there the last probably 4 or 5 years, but those 5 years before that, I think we got 4 bucks, and they were all nice bucks. I shot my first buck there, and I got an 8-point there, and he got a really nice 8-point and a 7-point there, and just a nice little spot. And I haven't hunted with him on the first day in 5 years, I think, so this will be nice to get out with my dad and hunt the first day of rifle season. So we're gonna head to camp here and get some sleep, wake up in the morning early. Then Sunday I'll be at it in New York, and then the rest of the time of the season I'll be up going after those big bucks. So I'm really excited though. I've been like shaking all day thinking about the opening day rifle season. I have a love-hate for carrying the rifle, but it is fun. But like I said, heading to camp and get some sleep. We'll see you in the morning. He's in the meadow. He's in the meadow. He's walking in the meadow. You hit him that time. You hit him that second time. It's a little after 1 o'clock now. My dad just shot at a buck twice. Definitely hit it the second time down this meadow here. You want to go look for blood now? We're going to check it out and see what happened. He's got the Pennsylvania tuxedo on. He's going to love me filming a minute. There's blood. Well, I just found my dad's buck. He's a 6-point. He's dad right here. My dad went up here to look for him. I gotta go get him. Yeah, there's blood everywhere.
What did you see on that?
He was under this tree.
Oh. Oh, he's a nice buck.
He's wide. There you go.
Yeah. Got a broke off point there.
What is that, your first deer in 5 years? 4 years?
I don't know.
The old pine spot.
The pine trees
The pine
produced
tree
again.
spot. Midday, 1:30.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 6, 7.
7-point. He's
Maybe.
wide. That's the third buck we saw today.
By himself. And good deer.
1:30. Wow. He was the biggest one we've seen, though.
Mountain buck.
Out at camp.
Hunting out of camp.
Nice.
Good deer.
Opening day of the PA rifle season. Last night I was heading up to go after some big bucks that I've been hunting all archery season, but I figured I'd come back and help my dad. And I figured he'd shoot one today, and that's why I wanted to come back. Haven't hunted first day with you for what, 5 years?
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. And you haven't got anything.
Probably not.
So it's bad. I guess it's bad luck if I'm not here. Yeah, so we got set up this morning. This is a spot we stumbled upon probably 10 years ago. You shot a 7-point right here once. The next year, another guy shot a really big 8-point here, and then the next day and the second day, I shot my first buck right here, and then I got an 8-point about the size of this, and then you got that really nice 8-point here.
Up here.
Yeah, and that was five years ago. I think you got 2014. You got that buck, and then today we're set up, and probably 8:30. I look up, and there's a buck skirting the hilltop up here, and it ended up being a 4-point, and he came down to 40 yards, worked his way off, and then Dad was getting cold, so he headed back to camp.
Because Dad's old.
Yeah, he got cold. He had to go get the Pennsylvania tuxedo, and we came back out, and then was probably 11:30, and I look up and there's a doe standing up here. And so we're paying attention to this doe, and then another doe snorts right here 50 yards behind us, and she kind of bounds off, and I look back at this doe, and I'm trying to tell him where it's at, and I just take a glance back over here, and there was a buck with that doe, and it took off up there. So we're like, whatever. And that was 11:30. Haven't seen anything at all. And then 1:30, he's just like, there's a deer. So he just got ready, and it was down here. And so what this spot is you have this strip of these tall pines right in here where we sit. Over here is like oak flat kinda. Over there is really thick with saplings and more of these tall pines. And down here is like a meadow with really thick pine trees, and all these areas kind of meet in here. And these deer like to travel through here. They bed down here, and normally whenever they get pressured, they like to run into these pines for cover. And so he looked down there, saw that buck in that meadow just kind of feeding around, took a shot at him through there. We think he missed that first shot.
I probably did.
It was pretty thick, and then the buck bounded off here, and he was standing in that meadow, and he took another shot at him, and I could tell he hit him pretty hard. We walked down there, and I ended up finding the buck. It went down and ran to the right, and you kept looking straight, and I found him down there. And he didn't go probably 30 yards. He piled up. But that's awesome.
Nice buck for today.
Yep. Go back to camp, get some food. I might go hunt though.
We'll get him up and take care of him.
Yeah,
it's a nice deer. He's got a broke off point.
Yeah, right
there.
here.
Probably was just a little
7 point.
nice mountain buck for us here.
Good deal.
Good job.
Congrats.